Hi Aries, this is Jara with Ariana. Start with your forecast for October 2025. This is the new month, so new energies are going to be effective this October. I will use the Ideal Tarot, Love Oracle, Divine Messages Oracle, amongst other decks for your reading this month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Let's just get down to your reading, Aries. The overall energy from the Ideal Tarot is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this lady, she seems to be in a defensive frame of mind. She is focusing on the painting. I think there are going to be gains, but then you should also be wary or watchful with respect to whatever is happening behind the scenes. I think you also need to have a closer look at the bigger picture. Sometimes, we can make those short-term gains, but then in hindsight, you may realize that you have lost out on major gains. Be assertive also this month as well as stay motivated. I think for some Aries there could also be some kind of health concerns which you need to pay attention to. Perhaps you also need to tap into your contacts. Incidentally, the final days of September stepping into October is the Ten of Cups. Possibly in those final days you were someone who felt content, you had made gains, maybe someone was trying to rattle you or needle you unnecessarily, so you needed to steer clear of these kinds of people. Maybe you had also got positive feedback, you were also appreciated. Those of you who were in the leadership position, I think you were busy chopping and changing workers. Maybe you were assessing their skills. Perhaps a former employee also wanted to return to the workfold. Oftentimes in those final days, many Aries, you were also focusing on spiritual growth. Perhaps you also needed to pay attention to your sixth sense, your inner voice. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges. I do have the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is a very active young lad and he wants to get ahead, but this is in the challenge position. So you need to try doubly hard in case you want to make headway. Maybe you're also contemplating about what you should do with respect to your future. In case you're a student, you may be contemplating on higher education, or in case you are looking for a job or employment opportunities, then you need to look elsewhere. You should spread your horizons. By and large, you will be pushy with respect to promoting your talents. Your schedules could also go for a toss, so be prepared to make those allowances. Also, I think you need to be flexible in your approach. Bookkeeping, banking work is going to be a priority. Maybe you could have disagreements with your father or a father figure with respect to your plans for your future. Maybe they think that you're being unreasonable because they don't have deep pockets. Incidentally, I do have the Ten of Pentacles in the influence position, so strike while the iron is hot. I think material gains are very likely. Maybe some of you are also dealing with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, as well as Capricorn. You also need to compromise. You need to keep a cool head. You should not let your boys desert you, Aries. You will certainly benefit thanks to recommendation. Clients will also finalize deals. I think property related work is also going to interest you. Anything to do with the earth, like jewelry or farming or agriculture. Outstation work offers, like I said, will come your way, but they may not be exciting you because you're going to look into the logistics of it all. Some kind of material gain is guaranteed this month for Aries. The first 10 days of October is the Moon card. This is a major arcana card, and the Moon talks about your creative talents as well as your shifting emotions, because we do have the waxing and waning moon. So likewise, I think your emotions could fluctuate, so steady yourself. Other than that, I also feel that you could have options before you. Maybe you're tensed with respect to the uncertainty. I think you also want to contribute to the family purse, because your loved ones could question your contribution. Travel plans could also be on the cards. In case you're working, I think you need to pull up your socks. You need to concentrate. Maybe your boss is going to tell you a thing or two because you lack the drive or there are mistakes. Some of you may also have an offer to work in collaboration with another person, but then you think this person is very unprofessional and that you could end up getting the blame from clients on account of the shoddy work, which will eventually come about. Maybe your client is also going to try to create misunderstandings, so you need to be careful. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20 October, I do have the King of Cups. This is a time to seek advice. I think you could be dealing with a healer, medical professional, even a lawyer, or you could be spending time researching. Oftentimes, in this period, you may find yourself having to surrender to what your family wants. Maybe outsiders are going to be supportive of your plans, but then your loved ones could question your decisions. I think you should be patient. You should also weigh the pros and cons. Yet you can make quick progress. You can move from one task to another. Technical challenges could also arise as you do not have the equipment required to get ahead. Some of you could also be dealing with a manipulative co-worker. Maybe this person is trying to take undue advantage of you. Maybe he also wants you to ink deals with clients and give them a hefty discount, and you're not in a position to do that. Your opponents will certainly try to create obstacles, but you have to find ingenious and clever ways to get out of the situation. Maybe there's also going to be someone who is going to be playing the mediatory role, Aries. I think you do have free will to decide what you want in life. I think destiny always has a part, but then there's something called free will, so you can decide on how you want to move forward in life with respect to relationships or with respect to your professional life. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st October, is the 5 of Cups. Now this lady, she seems to be extremely dejected. She seems to be at a loss. I think you shouldn't get involved with other matters, because there are going to be disagreements with loved ones. I think you need to hold your tongue. You also need to keep your opinions to yourself, because meddlesome behavior could lead to breaking off relationships, or others could point fingers at you. I think keep a cool head, because there's going to be mistrust in a relationship. You also need to keep your cards close to your chest. Maybe you're indifferent towards your family members. That is why you are going to be questioned. Other than that, professionally also, it could be a time when you need to focus that much harder, because you're going to be distracted. There are going to be interruptions with respect to work. Maybe your boss is also someone who is very demanding. He expects you to do tasks right away. There are going to be those generous colleagues or co-workers who are going to rally around you at this time. Perhaps that is why this card, Hall of Fame, has also come up in your reading from the Divine Messages Oracle. I think you have that chance to overcome any kind of competition or contest or rivalry that is there. Triumph can be yours if you are going to maintain your poise. Perhaps you also need to be careful and discerning. We do have the imagery of three ladies, but then the story here is about the three monkeys, which says that don't hear any evil, don't talk loosely, neither should you see anything evil. So if you keep that in mind, you are good to go this month, Aries. Your home is also going to be the focus because Lenormand's home has come up. Like I said, you could be focusing on home improvements. Maybe you're also looking at legacy or papers with respect to legal documents or inheritance this month. Renovation could be on the cards. Maybe you also need to seek assistance from others around you, especially your loved ones. Home help can help you wriggle out of situations which are trying for you. With respect to your love life, I do have the card let go of control issues. Maybe some of you are dealing with a person who is very controlling, or it could even be you. So give the person the freedom. Promiscuous from the love oracle deck means that your partner or even you could be very flirtatious, and this could mean that there's lack of trust. Maybe your person is going to point fingers at you. Infidelity could be a factor. I think there could also be confusion because there could be a choice in love, Aries. Your person is also someone who wants to travel to be in your city in case it's a long distance relationship. I think this person has deep feelings for you. Maybe you're also going to ignore the advances of a particular suitor because you feel that this relationship may not work. You're also mindful of the fact that your family could frown upon this connection. That is why this card, someday, perhaps in another lifetime, has also come up in your reading. Maybe the stars will align and you will cross paths with this person in another lifetime if it doesn't work out. You also need to walk away from any kind of disagreements or arguments, quarrels, tiffs with your partner. With the Five of Cups, a person could also be traveling on account of work, and this is also going to leave you distraught. Perhaps you want him by your side. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. So like I said, some of you may say no to a relationship because you feel that there are too many factors involved. Maybe you have high expectations from your special someone which cannot be met. That is why there's confusion. This person also believes in free will, or it could even be you who believes in the same. Try not to be very demanding from your partner. Try to give them the freedom because you know what is yours will eventually come to you, as that is the law of the universe. I hope, Aries, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.